it's only working out for the top percentage of men. And even for them, I would argue that it's not working out because if you have a lot of options as a young guy, you're going to probably act upon those options.
Mm-hmm. Hey guys, welcome to the Emily and Todd Podcast. Before we get started, please remember to comment and like on this video as it does really help with the YouTube algorithm. Dating apps, they are such like a go-to for people that are new to the dating world. And I get it. I get why. But everyone knows that they're terrible. They're, there's limited success on them. And I think that's because they tend to make everything a bit more superficial. So it's like you're starting off looking for a relationship with that, like more superficial tool, like, or mindset, you could say, that you're looking, especially for women that have all these options on dating apps, they're going in with like their list of things that they want from a man, which I understand why they do that, because there has to be some sort of elimination process. Yes. I get it, but it's not like the best mindset because they really are going in thinking, what can this man give to me? Right? And it's hard. Where do you make the shift? When you are dating 10 weeks down the road? Does it shift when it's 2 months down the road? You know, when you're in a relationship, then you're thinking about what you can give to him in the relationship, and then it becomes a partnership. I think that's really challenging. So I think that's what's happening oftentimes leading into marriages. It's still that thought of what can this person do for me? And I just think that's an unhealthy way to look at it. I'm sure you can speak to that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think it's saying, what can I, like you said, I totally agree. What can I give? And if both people have that feeling, it's something that then you can create something that's beautiful. But if you're looking about what can I get out of it, then it's the wrong mindset to have. Yeah. But just a quick back to the dating apps. I think what has to happen is that there has to be, like, I think dating apps are kind of they're still in their infancy. And so I think there has to be better dating apps.
Yes.
We're not promoting anything because we don't have anything for it.
No.
But it's something that there has to be some kind of potential AI that's involved that says, based upon, some kind of criteria, that this person would be the best match for you, and you're given a limited number.
That I could see, especially with a limited number, because that's what would work out much better for women. Yeah. To not have the unlimited options.
Exactly.
And
saying
hit that
like
fatigue.
These 10 guys in your area fit your profile as far as what would be the potential for having a healthy relationship. You can go out with all 10 guys and see which one fits for you. But at the same time, you only get 10.
Isn't that sort of like what Match.com used to do? Like you would have to put things in there about yourself, and then it would like spit out some matches for you. Like you weren't scanning through photos. They would like match you and then give you the information. The problem, because I do think that that's more ideal. I think the problem with that is that people love to just be able to look at photos and swipe, and they have control over it. They don't want to let go of the control, even to an AI, possibly. Yeah.
Well, but at the same time, it's not working out well, though.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Like, for men or for women. Yeah. It's only working out for the top percentage of men. And even for them, I would argue that it's not working out because if you have a lot of options as a young guy, you're going to probably act upon those options, especially if you're not a religious person or you're somebody who is, looks at sex in a much different way than maybe you or I would. So it's something that they have, all these opportunities, and then these women think that that's their match. And it's not.
It's not. No.
And so they end up being left out in the cold, and then their expectations are, this is all I can go for. And I'm not attracted to all these other guys. Yeah. So it's something that I think there needs to be a big wave, a second wave of dating apps that just eliminate Tinder from the world.
It needs to happen. I could see it. I mean, I could even see it being like attached to some kind of social media, because I've always said, like, for people that meet on TikTok, like, I just think that the algorithm is somewhat genius, and whatever you're looking at and then whatever the other person is looking at to cause you guys to end up in the same comment section. Like, I think that's very telling. Like your FYP probably looks like their FYP. And all genres, all niches of different content. Like, I think that's very telling that you too would possibly be a good match.
Mm-hmm. Again, using something like AI in order to get to the point of saying, okay, based upon your trends when it comes to, they could even like just break down your phone, even though, and they could say, okay, this is what you're into, this is what you're interested in, and this person would align with that.
Yeah. Maybe that's Google's next project.
Yeah, exactly. But it's something that it's got to be better than what it is now.
Yeah.
Because I think we're going to look back on history at this time period and say, what were we thinking? This is terrible.
I agree.
Before dating apps and social media, there was probably like a 5 square mile area that most people lived in, and that's who they met their mates, and that's who they chose from. And so it's something that, and if you didn't have a lot of options, you're much more likely to really give that a shot.
Yeah, because I think there's something to be said to feel like you have your best option. Like, in the territory that you live, but now you have your best match.
But now the world is the territory.
I know. So the concept of the grass is greener comes in.
Yes.
Right? And that goes along with all the different options.
Exactly.
That impacts dating and relationships, I think. Because the second a relationship has issues, the mind might go to, I could get something that's easier or better.
Especially for women. Because they have so many options. And it's one of those things where they know if something isn't working the way they want it to, if they just go on a dating app right now, they can have a plethora of options at their disposal.